Let's see if we got started. I think we did. All right, we are live. Yes, got the message. That's what I'm talking about. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to CryptoPlunder. This is a special training episode. Give me a second. Let me put my phone on mute because I don't want no surprises popping up, no surprise messages, no surprise nada. Okay, here we go. All right, so what's up, everyone? Today we're gonna do something different. This is an introduction to what I am calling sentiment charting. You can look online and try to look for this. You're not going to find anybody talking about sentiment charting because there's no one talking about sentiment charting. Hold on one second. This is acting like a monkey. There we go. There we go. I am, according to Don Ye, musical genius is Crypto Scarface. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about sentiment charting. So first things first, why did I even call it sentiment charting? I'm in the background of machine learning and programming. So to be able to work with computers, and work with data, and especially with way AI is working these days and things that's going on with AI, you're really looking at what's going on with sentiment, what people are doing, how people are buying, why are people buying certain things. So what I'm going to do is, when you look at a chart, you don't really understand what a sentiment might be. You just see a bunch of lines and everything else, and it can be kind of overwhelming, right? So what I wanted to do is kind of simplify the process for myself to understand charting better. And maybe if I did that, I'd be able to trade better. Well, I did start doing that, and it did help me, right? So give me a second. I am just, there we go. There we go. On the wrong screen. All right, so intro to sentiment charting. So what are we doing, right? Sentiment charting. What is sentiment analysis? In machine learning, sentiment analysis is a technique used to determine whether data is positive, negative, or neutral. Notice why I highlighted this. What are we looking for when we're dealing with a stock, a trade, a product that has a stock or a trade or a ticker, right? We're looking at whether or not news of that product and or service and or stock and or crypto, whatever it is, we're looking for positive news or positive, it's going to go up, negative news or negative, it's going to go down, or neutral, or it goes sideways in the market, like it's boring, right? So things that you do in the world of machine learning, where you're doing sentiment analysis, being able to take a bunch of data about Twitter, and if you get a bunch of posts about Twitter, that might mean that a ticker and or coin might pump, right? I'm doing it differently. I'm not looking for news in my sentiment. I'm actually just looking at the charts. And the charts can tell you so much just from themselves, right? But before we get there, we really need to get into what the charts can tell us. Because when you look at this, and give me 1 second because it's actually in the wrong screen. So let me just slide this over, right? When you look at something like this, when you look at it, what do you see, right? You don't know what this actually is. This was supposed to be reset. So let me do that real quick, right? You don't know what this is. You don't know why any of this stuff. What does this mean? Green means up, down is negative. But what's everything going on with this? What's this? This is a candlestick, right? So with this, let's define what it is. Let's look at what a candlestick is, right? So the candle itself, what do you have? You have the body, right? This is where it opens. This is where the close. On a down day, it opened up, closed down. On an up day, opened here, closed up, right? So it opens and went down, It opened and went up. So that's how you know what these two colors are. Then this stick right here, the wick, lets you know how high it went and how low it went on either portions of this trade. So that's what you see when you look at this. When you look at this object, you're seeing the sentiment for the day. Now you see how you can look at that and say, okay, it opened here, it closed down. Okay, it's a solid down, right? But there's what if you were unsure? This is sure, right? You're sure you went down. But what if you're unsure? Well, then we have something called a spinning top, right? Now let's see this in the real world. What's this? What's the spinning top mean? First, before we go in the real world to see it, a spinning top means that, like, this is bullish, right? It means that throughout the day it fought up and down and stay, and it's basically there's no real major consensus, right? Or there might be a consensus on the high that it wants to go up, or it might be a consensus on the low that it wants to go down. Or maybe it's on the low, but it's getting ready to bounce. Or maybe it's on the high and it's getting ready to go down. Again, you don't know what the trade's going to do. You don't know how the trade's going to play out. Same thing here, right? So let's look in the real world and see what this looks like. Here on this chart, you can see a spinning top looks something like this, right? Or right here. Here's a perfect example of a spinning top right there. And what happened after a spinning top? Boom. It was like almost like two tops. And then boom, it blew up. Almost like two tops, and it was, see it spinning, spinning, spinning. It wants to do something, right? This is where you're fighting, and it's not a big fight. This is a big fight. See, this is a big fight. That's what you're looking for. You're looking to see these tops. There might be something getting ready to come. Like right now, it was going up. The spinning top was like, no, we want to go back down. It wasn't ready, right? That's what you're looking at. So when we're dealing with the market, you're looking at these things, and you're seeing some sentiment right here. You're beginning to get sentiment where it's like, hey, the market was kind of confused of these numbers. Now, of course, I'm in the M, which is the month. This is not the default. My chart, actually, let me just see if I can reset this all the way back. It doesn't look like it's going to. But I'm just going to leave it be because we're rolling. So typically, I believe when you get on a chart, it starts with the day like this. So I think it's like this. So what are we going to do, right? How do we get sentiment out of this nonsense, right? Well, what we do is first we're going to go ahead and get our chart set up. Now, I am using Coinergy. I'm not going to give you a link to it. You can go in there and use that, but you can use any trading software that you get your hands on. Anything that can do do something similar to this, you can use. I'm not going to sit there and throw referral links at you about this stuff. Like, I don't use this chart as much as the charts I use in my bots anyway. And I don't even chart as much because I'm used to seeing where the bounce lines are when I switch. But I'll show you all that in a minute. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But first, how I do my sentiment is this. On the exchange, and now I'm going to go to my exchange. Not exchange, excuse me, my I won't say trading platform, but really it's kind of a trading platform, but it's also just a charting piece of software. But in this, let's say I'm here, I have this is where all of your exchanges are, right? So I choose GDAX. You, depending on if you're using Coinergy or not, you can't just put G. And is it gonna give it to me now? Nah, I see it disappeared. When I put GD, A, doesn't show up. So you got to put COI. Shoot, you can't even see. You gotta go CO. Sad. All right. Anyway, there you go. You've got GDAX sitting down there. Click on that. Delete all that information out. You can go down to GDAX, and here you want to go to BTC USD. Why don't you want to do BTC USDC? The reason why is on Coinbase USDC. If we click on it and then we zoom out, you'll see the dates are in 2018. That's not old enough, right? They didn't have USDC earlier than that. It was USD before that because you were cashing out of your Coinbase account to your pocket. So when you saw people go to USD, they were cashing out of Bitcoin completely and potentially cashing out to get out of the market. Like, get off the exchange, I'm done. So this USD is your best way to see people cashing out of BTC and basically getting out of the market. Or they might be just moving it into this being stable. But there's multiple stable coins they could be in, like USDC or USDT. USD just lets you know it's getting ready to go out, right? So what do I do here? And so you see all of this, right? Now that you have this set up, you see all of this, but it's still not really giving you any sentiment. You just see a bunch of squiggly lines. Sorry, you're getting all this feedback from this microphone. I'm in a weird location right now. All right, so how do we get sentiment out of this chart? I don't know what the market is telling me in any of these charts right now. I can just see it's going up and down. I don't know anything. What we need to do is start putting things together on this chart to make more sense. But I need some shortcuts, right? So up at the top, just make sure I'm in the right place, because that's why I made all this stuff here. Yes, we are going to do initial chart setup. We did that one already. All right. And let's go down here. We're going to do right there. Yep, that's where I thought we were. Okay, so here in the corner, this is going to be the quick way for you to go back and forth between your days, right? So what I do is this will set up what this looks like. So it's either you can have it in the day, you can have it for 3 months. You can see that the chart gets really tight then, right? That's 3 months of data all crushed together. You can set it up for 1 month, right? What I want to do is I actually want all of this. 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 days, 1 day. I flip back and forth. Sometimes I'll put 12 hours and 6 hours, but we're not going to do that on this one. I'll probably do that on the advanced course, which I'll do next week, where you get more of my charts. So what I'm doing now is I've got these up top. So now I can switch back and forth between any one of my days, 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months. Easy, right? Now I'm starting to do 3 months now. What I mean by that is my sentiment is typically on the month level. So what we do is over here, you see that there's these tools that we can use. What I want to use is switch this over to what's called the horizontal line tool, which, let me go to my Photoshop because I know I am on that screen now. There we go. What we're going to do is you're going to use this line tool. Hold on, just dropped something. Shoot. All right. Sorry about that. All right, give me 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to turn on the lights. It's getting dark. All right. So I'm going to close this out since we're on GDAX USD. Close that back out. What I have here is, again, the horizontal line. And now what I do is, right, we're going to go into the month. We now have all this analysis. We have all the sentiment for what happened in these months. So May, June, July, right? All 2019. What I'm going to do now is taking the color. I'm going to use purple. I just happen to like that color. Very royal. And I'm just going to pop a line right there. Simple, right? Take another line. Pop one right there. Right? Why am I doing that? You'll see in a second. We're just going to keep filling out these lines. Keep breaking them down just like this. That's the month. Oh, there's a shortcut. If you're using TradingView and or Coinigy, you can hit Control and just drag. So I'm just going to do that right here. Control and drag. Control, click, drag. This purple right there. Control, click, drag. This purple right here. Control, click, drag. Purple right there. Yeah. Control, click, drag. One down below. Yeah. And one more right around here. Yeah. I'm not going to go any further because I don't think the market's going to go any further than this. right? If it's going to break down, it'll break down anything farther than that. So I don't think we're going to have those issues. Okay. So next thing is switch over to the week, right? So now what I've done is look what happened with your chart. Immediately, what do you now see? I can see where major breaks are going to happen. So when I told y'all back a few months ago that I thought that 38 was going to be a potential breaking point, let me show you why. Boom. Go back to the monthly. Right here, I've got a 33. I've got a 41. Right here, 37. Right, 30, 45. Right here. Right in between this. All right, and now let's go to the week. So now when we come to the week and I look right here, let's start drawing some lines here, right? Let's draw some lines. Let's get this. I'm going to change my color to this blue right here. And then I'm going to start drawing in some weekly lines right there. Again, I'm going to control and click because it's faster. Control, click, drag. Control, click, drag. Control, click, drag. Not there because we already know that's there. Actually, I could put one right here. Control, click, drag, and bring one right there. And hold on, this microphone's away from me. Control, click, drag this here. And here. And here. All right. So now what you see? You see these two lines right next to each other? You see these lines up here right next to each other? This is a significant ceiling. This is a significant floor. When it breaks through because these lines are so close together, if I break through, I'm going up to the up and up. I'm going higher. If I go further down into my timeline, like down into 2017, I already know, hold on. Let me go down a little further. Here's 2017. Let me zoom out. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. This is weekly. I have monthlies. Let's do weekly and do weekly a little further down, right? So I can show you some stuff. Let's put the weekly line right here. Then another one right. Come on now. Oh, wrong one. Control click right there. Control click. Click right there. I won't put one there. Right. And then another one right here. This right there. Yeah, that's good. All right. So now, significant line breakout, right? So let's see what happens. Whenever you see these significant lines, look what happens. This double line right here, boom, broke out. This double line right here, boom, began to break out. See, these lines let you know significant walls and ceilings that, or floors or ceilings. What is a floor? The floor is where you went up, you came down, and you bounced. And you went back up. You bounce off the floor, you go to a ceiling. You bounce off a floor, you go to a ceiling. You bounce off the ceiling, you go back to a floor. You're trying to figure out where these things are going to bounce. There is your sentiment. So when I sit there and I look at these charts now that I've drawn all these lines, look at what I'm seeing. 38,000, boom. When I said that there was weakness within 38,000 to 45,000, what do you see? Don't you see this gap? Do you see what I mean when I said there was weakness in this zone? All of it's playing here or it's playing there, but you've got this slight gap in between here. This chart wants to fill in these spaces. When you deal with when you're dealing with monthly, Look at this. Look how long it plays in a channel when it needs to stabilize it. When it's like, okay, no, this is it. You play in a channel for a while. We never played up here. So when you're up here like this, you don't have as much data. It's not a floor yet or a ceiling yet. We don't know where it's going to be, and we don't know where this actual floor is, but I know I see weakness right here. This is where we're going to bounce at. This is where the sentiment is at. This is where the new floor is. So we're in there now, just filling out these gaps because it just ran up and never touched back down here. Plus, plus with the FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt that the banks just did, they're trying to make sure this gets flushed out. There's people that just do that to make sure, like, hey, I don't like the fact that this is happening. Hey, let's dump. Let's make this happen. Because if we don't, we're not going to be sure when it goes up here. We're still going to have problems down here. They fixed it because the only thing that broke up here was here. This breaks, okay? When this finally goes back up, this will start. So this starts to become more solid. Maybe when we finish our run up, we're coming back down to this zone. We don't know. We're just trying to get through this run up and through this fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? FUD. So that right there, what do you now? You can see what I do, right? How I can sit there and say, okay, I think we're good here, or where we're gonna be, because these monthly lines are important. We broke through. We didn't touch this. We rejected it. Then we broke through this monthly line. Then we broke through this one, but it bounced back up. But if we touch that one again, we might break further down. So I'm watching to see what happens next month. But I'm not too worried because let's get out of the week and let's go to, let's say, the 3-day, right? Again, you see weakness, right? In the gap, right? But you can also see that there's some footing right here. We may be able to just bounce this and keep going up. I believe that's what's going to happen, especially since we're in May and we have way more that's getting ready to happen for us in June and July with everything, all the other cryptocurrencies getting ready to announce stuff. Speaking of which, let me just make sure I'm not running all over the place. Oh, I already did the time to chart. Ha! All right, so that is an initialization to charting. Like, I didn't want to make this crazy. Sentiment charting for me, this is my sentiment charting. When I'm trading my robots, when you see me trading my robots, I know, hey, am I at a top and this is a problem? Or, hey, wait a minute, no, it's down. Let's say if I'm looking at another chart and it's doing something like this for a while, then I'm like, oh no, I need my bots to get on this now because this is about to break up. If it's at the top, I really don't want to turn my bots on up here because I got nowhere to fall but down here. Now, if I'm down here and I catch a trend up, sure, I'll turn my bots on and let them fall back down, which I can show you. It's still been profitable through this cycle. Hold on, I'll bring it over to the screen so you can see it. Give me a second. I'll let you see the chart from today. This one is my high risk portfolio. I'll bring it in here. This is the high risk, right? And hold on because I'm not able to see my thing. There it is. All right, there we go. So this is my high risk, right? And on this chart, I got all of these back on today. As you can see, except for these two. I haven't messed with these two. All right, yeah, so like this one I didn't mess with. This one I did. Yeah, so all of these I messed with today, right? So all of these got done today. And as you can see, even with the day being what it is, it's still charted to be positive. How is that possible? I am using the things that I'm teaching you charting here. I'm looking at this. I can see through this chart, if I zoom out, what do I see? I'm seeing we're going down. If I go here, I do the same. You can see I'm got this kind of set up the same way, right? Except I can only really get a day. I can't get too granular, but you're trading with a robot on the day, so you don't really need month and all that other stuff. But what I can do is do this and then zoom out. So that lets me see. So now what do you see? See that channel right here? Just like what I was doing with that other chart, going back here and looking at where things were breaking down here. Same idea, right? Except now I'm using this machine, using this to be able to trade in this 10 grid levels to get in here and make these trades, right? Same thing here. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking, I'll go into the past, look at where it's trading, and align my bots to be able to be in these channels, right? Same exact idea. So that's why when I'm working with this, when I'm working with the bots, for me, I'm just looking to see what's going on with where it is in its cycle. Like right now, I love this. It's already ran up. It's already crashed down. It's close to a bottom. That's why my bots are on. At a bottom, see, I bot here at a bottom. I'm look at all the upside I got. Matic, right? This one went up here. My bot's trading down here. Good thing. See, this is exactly why I'm doing other things that I'm doing. But let me jump into, I know in the Discord that we had some questions. All right, so ADA. Day after wants ADA, Matic, and Dot. Okay, let me look at this real fast. All right, ADA. All right, so how do I feel about ADA? Cardano. Let's do some all right? Let's do some due diligence on Cardano because I want y'all to understand why I'm interested in it. Okay? I got into crypto and I got into Ethereum back in 2015, 16. It might have been 2014, 15, right around there. So let's see. I have Dano, Dano, right? Can I spell? Yes, I can. All right. So when you just type up the name, right? You just type it in. Especially if you don't know what your cryptocurrency that you want to deal with is yet, or you don't know what it is, type in the name of it, or YPTO, right? Crypto. Type that in just in case, because some company tickers and or company names might be actual companies on the market. Okay, so Cardano. What you do with Cardano, what you see with Cardano is this founder, right? This guy, forget his name. It's slipping my mind right now. Here he is, Charles Hoskinson, right? He comes from Ethereum. He was one of the co-creators of Ethereum. They had I guess a disagreement of how it was going to run, but this guy worked on this thing. So I want you to think about it. If he is going to build something, wouldn't he build it exactly similar to what he had and or better? The things he didn't like, he would build it better. That's what's happening, is that he's building things on ADA that are going to be better than how they're being handled on Ethereum. Just because Ethereum wanted to be more corporate and he wanted to be more to the people. See, that's the difference. So now, when you look at this project, you have to look at Ethereum as well. So hold on, let me escape for a second. T, thank you. All right, ETHERUM, Ethereum. No, I spelled that damn thing wrong. All right, Ethereum, and then I'm going to put smart contracts. Right? Smart contracts. All right. So I'm going to go to images because I think there's a good image of the infrastructure. I think. There was one where I should have drawn it. You know what? I'm gonna draw it. Damn that. Damn that. Check this out. Hey. Check this out. Check this out. I got this. I got this. I'm not drawing. I ain't like MG. I ain't got them scribble skills like MG does. I am a Lego man. So check this out. We're gonna go with a box. So, all right, blockchain, right? Let's put it this way. And do I have? Yeah. Okay. So check this out. When you're dealing with Bitcoin, I'm just gonna be drawing some squares and talking. So it's just gonna be weird. Or no, hold on. I got something for that. Shorty. I got something for that. Shorty. Yeah, I got something for that. Shorty. Y'all playing. There we go. Y'all playing. There we go. I might be able to pull off some MG stuff right now, can I? Oh, maybe I can't. Hold on. Wait. Wait, no man, wait. There. Where can I plug you in? Yes, I can. Booyah. Let's get busy. Can I do this? Can I get a brush? Hit B. Can I get a brush? No, I want a brush, bruh. Just B. There we go. All right, we're gonna try this. Man. We're gonna try this. All right, so check this out. Let's just say I've got. Let's see. This is all right. Good. This is gonna work. Good. All right. So when you're dealing with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is like a server. Oh, I'm horrible. Are you serious? That's what's hot on the street for me? That's what we're gonna do? Sheesh. All right, so I got a server here, right? And then let's say this is my computer 1. And let's say my boy down the street got one. That's computer 2. Then let's say you got another computer in another country. Then maybe there's 2 computers. You got 3 and 4, right? So you got all these computers. Right now, they are doing a bunch of algorithms. That's all. They're just doing a bunch of algorithms to get a block of Bitcoin, right? That's what trying to do is to get that Bitcoin. I know that's horrible. Sorry. Don't care. Now, Ethereum takes this and doesn't just try to get a bunch of numbers. Now they're trying to put an application layer on top of that, right? So they're going to do work up here, but you still have processing power. You still have machines doing work for you. That's the goal of this entire thing, right? That's the goal of Ethereum. Take what used to be a bunch of computers doing mindless dronery calculations of algebra or whatever to get some money and just say, hey, I have an app that needs to do this, like hold data, right? Get data, or it can be an API, or it can be an NFT, right? I should have been a doctor, but I'm not. No, it's horrible, right? Like I said, I ain't got no good handwriting like MG. So you can have an NFT, you can do data, you can do AI, right? You can do inventory, right? Inventory. All of this is going to be done on this top layer, the second layer, not the first layer. So when you're looking at these cryptocurrencies, you're asking yourself, is this a second layer thing? Can it work on a second layer? Because the first layer is dumb. And that's what Ethereum's getting away from, is the dumb portion of this. So now, when you're dealing with Cardano, you're dealing with what you just saw, which, hold on, let me undo that delete. I'm actually going to keep that stuff. You got all that stuff, right? But with Cardano, they're going to do all of that, but you're not going to have to deal with all of that. The gas fee. You're not going to have to deal much with that, because I was pretty bonehead putting that in there, because what miners can do is choose the gas price. And of course, they want to make the most amount of money. That's why gas prices got so high. That gets rid of all of that. Right? So why do I like Cardano? One, the guy used to work with Ethereum. Two, they are getting ready to do everything Ethereum is. Three, it's cheap. Why not? Right? So why do I like the project? They're getting ready to do a lot. Here's a major thing. Nobody is talking about artificial intelligence. Nobody. None of these damn boneheads is really talking about AI. Let me show you something. This is pretty much hold on. Yeah. We're gonna go AGI. I'm gonna show you something. AGI. Oh, see what you gotta do? AGI crypto. Told you. Singularity.net. Okay, cool. That's it. So put AGI, CARDANO. Boop. This guy, Singularity.net, AGI on Cardano. That was 1 month ago. Singularity DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. That is Ethereum, right? And AGI on Cardano. Cardano 360, AGI on Cardano, their progress for how they're getting there. That's getting ready to happen. So why, Traj, why is freaking AGI important? AGI, or Singularity.net, right? Singularity is the place where they're doing AI on the blockchain. Integrated AI services into your own applications from the blockchain. Create your own organization on the blockchain. Right? Right. All right. Let's go one step further. What did Singularity created? They created SOPHIA. Singularity. DAO of Sophia. Sophia, the robot. If you don't know what she looks like, if you have, you'll see that she's this person and she talks, all this other stuff. This is Sophia. Sophia's been on the blockchain for quite some time. All right. She, Sophia, citizenship. I'll go back to news. October 2017, Sophia receives citizenship of Saudi Arabia at the Future Investment Initiative. So she pays taxes, bruh. She pays taxes. She, Sophia, is on Singularity.net and has been on the net for years now. Right? She and they are also getting ready. Sophia, mass production. I think it was mass production on some I Am Robot type beats. Hanson Robotics will mass produce the humanoid robot Sophia. This was in February. I've been watching this for a while, y'all. Straight. I'm thanks Gagne for calling me Crypto Scarface, bro. Like, I get it, but I'm not even talking about the I've reloaded Scarface. I'm talking about I like the Scarface from Ghetto Boys. My mom's playing tricks, so me. Like, they straight playing tricks. So you've got a robot that's an AI that's getting mass produced. The blockchain that she's running on is currently Ethereum. It's getting migrated over to Cardano. How? Well, CARDA. I think I put it in the Discord actually. Hold on. Peep game. Peep game. Right here in the Discord. One, Cardano wants to target billions, not millions of users. It will because it's scalable. Where are you? Cardano. Converter for Ethereum. There it is. There it is. Yup. Open that up. So, what's getting ready to happen? Cardano is getting ready to launch a converter for Ethereum that will take your Ethereum ERC20 smart contracts and convert them to Cardano. So any ERC20 smart contract will be convertible to Cardano natively. That means everybody that's got a project on Ethereum will be able to port their stuff over. So let's think of it like Mac and Apple, right? Let's imagine that Apple had a product like, I don't know, that chat, what was it, Clubhouse, and nobody could get at it, right? And then what did everybody do? Start buying all these Apple products to get at it, right? And then afterwards, they brought it into Android. Okay, then it, it is what it is. When Apple first started, it's scarce. It's scarcity, but at the same time, when people can get something, when it gets to everybody, when something can be mass produced, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, years ago, Bill Gates worked underneath Steve Jobs to get his product Windows inside Apple. Why? He wanted to get his hands on one of those Apple computers so he could reverse engineer it and create Windows. This is a guy that's on the inside of Ethereum that has intimate knowledge of Ethereum. Intimate knowledge of Ethereum. Of course, this is going to go crazy. And you're telling me that every smart contract, so every smart app, every Uniswap and all these other things that are on the Ethereum platform, all the DEXs, all the software, everything that is on Ethereum is going to be able to go over to Cardano day one after the upgrade? Dude. Done. So yeah, I think Cardano is going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be this year. I don't think it's going to blow up. But I bought Ethereum at $5, and it took months, if not a year, before it actually started making a move. I'm fine with it not making a move for another 4 years. I see Cardano, if we can get through the FUD of summer, I believe we can. I think the run-up runs till November, and I think we crash heavy probably October, November. I think we have a correction, and I think we get boring for a while. I don't think we keep running and ripping. I think we get boring again and wait for the next happening. Like we do every happening. We have a rip, everybody's hardware is running, and then it gets boring for 2 years while everybody makes enough money to recoup to wait for the next happening to buy more hardware. That is the cycle of Bitcoin. Buy hardware, 4 years later, you have a happening. That means half of what you're making to mine Bitcoin, you get half of that. So if you made let's say you made $30 in Bitcoin 4 years ago, when the halving happens, you're only making 15, right? That's what's happening right now. I think it's 1250 or some 1230 or some shit like that, right? So right now, that's what's happening. Is that every 3 to 4 years, it's halving down, and you have to get better machines to keep making money. And soon, it's not going to be profitable. But until then, Bitcoin's going to keep ripping and running. And if they get a programming layer like Bitcoin does have an upgrade happening this fall, one of the largest ones has ever happened, and there's some new things coming out. I need to really study on that, but I can tell you right now, BTC will keep going up. There is, again, I will always say this, and I know I'm going to sound like a damn record skipping. There is only 21 million effing Bitcoin. 18.5 million's already gone. Some of those wallets you'll never be able to open again because people lost their damn passwords or they're on computers they can't get access to no more. So a lot, like 6 million of that, never is going to be seeing the light of day. 900 Bitcoin get minted, I think, daily. The last Bitcoin gets minted in 2140, right? That's 118 years from now. So is Bitcoin going to get more scarce or less scarce? It's going to get more scarce. When you have scarcity and you have a limitation on how much there is, does the price go down or does the price go up? When there's scarcity, the price goes up. When there's a surplus, the price goes down. There will never be a surplus because you can't print new Bitcoin, unlike our fiat money. I'll let that sink in for a second. All right. So Cardano, I believe we're going to be doing fine with it. I'm not even tripping. I feel that Cardano is going to be making its way into a lot of pockets soon. And I think $10 Cardano by fall is not crazy if we can get through this damn bear cycle. It's just a quick bear cycle. I know they're shaking out people right now, and it's ugly. And it's whales. It's big whales shaking out people. And there's nothing we can do about it. We're just caught in this slap. But if you said to yourself months ago, damn, I wish I had got Bitcoin when it was at $30,000, when it was at 60, it's going back. You still have time. But I'm not your financial advisor, nor will I tell you to invest heavily, because we can break lower. All right. So first, before I get too far, let me just check one thing. Give me a second, guys. What up, Danye? All right, so now I am going to get started on the next one, right? Let's get right on to the next one because I don't want to waste your time. I want to get y'all what you need, right? So I'm telling you, ADA is good. I like it. I like ADA. I think ADA is going to be badass. Matic. Okay, Matic. This one we got to talk about. I got Matic in my portfolio. I got Matic. This is Polygon, right? Polygon is to Ethereum, okay? This is, again, Matic, I believe, is second layer. Second layer tech we just talked about. Matic, now Polygon, layer 2 solution, scaling solution. Okay, all of us know Ethereum has a problem with their transactions. At one time, Ethereum was like 15 transactions per second. I don't even know what Ethereum's transactions are now because I know they're beginning to roll out ETH2. Let me see if I can find it. But anyway, regardless, Matic is there to handle the transaction issue, right? And then Matic can also do, I want to say, what's Matic? Software engineers. Let me go to the Matic network so I can actually look at it. Matic, your beloved Matic has now become Polygon. All right, so decentralized apps are making huge progress. Matic architecture solves the problems by building decentralized platform using an adapted version of Plasma Network. The system ensures liveliness using proof of stake checkpoints, which are pushed to Ethereum main chain. So they're pushing it to Ethereum. This enables Singularity sidechain. These are bad. These are not bad. Excuse me. These are badass. Excuse me. Sidechains. So what it is you have your main chain of Ethereum, right? So you have your, hold on, I'm going to open Photoshop. So let's say you have your main chain or your main, this is your Ethereum line, right? So this is ETH. I'm going to make it yellow. Let's take off the stroke because I'm ADD and that's just how it is. So let's say that's ETH, right? We'll say this is, right? And center you and change this to black because that's what I do. Oh, that's not even going to do it. A Holio. What did I tell you? There we go. Thank you. All right. And that's that. So let's say I have ETH, and then let's say I have another one. Right? We have ETH, and then this one, your layer 2. So let's grab these two together and bring this down. Oh, wrong ones. Yeah. He is not that smart, buddy. I'm not your guy, pal. I'm not your buddy guy. All right, here we go. So let's say, boom, 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 sidechain. Okay, you've got ETH and you've got this sidechain. I'm not going to type anything on this, but let's say you've got this other sidechain. What can end up happening is, see, ETH is slow, right? But what this will do is just draw this. Let me change the color to, like, I don't know. I just need a color. Let's pick one. Something in a blue. I like blues. Let's go. And let's also change the color of this one as well, because why the hell not? Plus, I want you to understand that this is a side chain. It's not the main Ethereum, right? So let's just make this another color like that. All right. And then I need to grab this and drag this right here. Okay. So basically what they're saying is, here's Ethereum, and you have something like Polygon handling transactions and feeding it back to the blockchain, right? That's the basis for these side chains, or the Matic side chains, because Ethereum's transactions per second are not fast enough. How many, so why is this important? What's transactions per second? That was a big thing in 2017. What's important with transactions per second? If we go to Visa, see, Visa has around 1,700 transactions per second. If I say, let's say Ethereum, ETHEREUM, right? Oh God, I'm horrible. How do I not see these things? All right, look. Okay, do I need to say anything else? we can't do no real work over here, right? That's the problem. So now if we go with something like, with, let's say, MATIC transactions per second, booyah. So do you see why that's important, right? These are the second solutions. So a friend of mine told me when I was investing a long time ago, when I was trying to understand stocks, and I still don't get stocks, I'll be real with you, but he was trying to explain it to me, and he said, look here, little idiot, what you have to understand about the stock is that I don't buy an apple. I was like, what? Is that I don't buy an apple. I don't buy the company. What I end up doing is I go in and I look at what's going to be in the phone. So I look at what electronics are going in there, what chip manufacturers are going in there. Yes. I look at what boards are going in there, and what hardware or lines and metals and all that stuff's going in there. Yes. So now if I know I have a machine that's going to have a bunch of, say, silver, or a bunch of gold, or some other metal that I don't, that's precious enough, but the fact that it's going to be in this device, that's going to be in the hands of millions of people, well, then who am I looking for, right? I'm looking to buy those commodities. I'm looking to buy those companies. I'm looking to buy those other things attached to the phone. Now, I didn't get stocks, but now I'm looking at crypto and I'm like, oh, wait, this makes sense. Because if I have a computer and all right, so let's do it this way. If I have Ethereum and there's these things that are rolling out that help Ethereum scale, like side chains and all these other things, I'm going to buy that, right? Buy those other side chains, because you get to reap a bit of the benefits from the other side of the trade. You don't always have to buy just Ether. You can buy all the things that make Ether better. What's going to speed it up? What's going to give it storage? What's going to do security? What's going to be AI? What's going to be all the other things you need to add on top of it? All right. So, Matic, at what the price is. Oh, well, let's go Matic's price. I've been buying it since it was like at 50 something cents. And even at $1, I still think Matic can go up. Or even $2. Let's see. MATIC. Matic. Oh, fact. You know what? No. Let's do this. Let's do this right, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. I want to do this right. I just taught you how to do sentiment trading. I mean, sentiment charts, right? Let's grab. Do I still have it open? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Hold on. Give me a second. Where are you? Is this my chart? Is that my chart? There's my chart. Okay. Booyah. Right? Or better yet, do I want to do that in the bot? No. We're going to do it right here. Shush that. All right. So let's go to ADA. I know I'm going to screw up this screen, but it is all what it is. I want ADA USD. And then I'm going to look at that, right? Boom. 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 It came down. $1.54. ADA came down a decent amount. All right. I want Matic now. I just wanted to look at that really fast. I know I'm having an ADD moment. Give me a second. Matic. There's Matic. Matic is Polygon. Let's look at USD. No, that's Mana, dumbass. There we go. Bong. Okay. Matic is currently at 145. It went all the way to $2. We are not in the bull run yet. It dropped, but its number was already up here. So it's already giving you a discount. It's $1.45. Matic could go to $5. And that's still a decent money. Or when I start teaching y'all robots this weekend, that's also money. So I would say Matic is still good because, I mean, even if it ends up, because we got to see what Bitcoin's going. If Bitcoin goes any further, this could end up going down to 105. But Matic hasn't changed as far as its technology, what its technology is good for. So if we go to MAT, let's see, hold on. Where can I? Coin market calendar. If y'all are ever needing to look up something specific, like let's say Matic, and know, hey, should I even get into something, right? Or should I get this or not get this? The easiest way for you to do it is to see if anything is coming up, because like you always say, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'm going to buy the rumor by seeing what's going on. I'm hoping my internet just didn't crash on me. No, it seems to be still public. For some reason, CoinMarketCal is lagging. I guess everybody's looking at it. Unfortunately, I can't see it right now. So I will try to load something else while I'm waiting on that. Let's go to CoinGecko. Let's see if this works. All right, there we go. And now let's also put Matic in here. There we are. Polygon. All right. It's on enough exchanges. Binance, Coinbase, that's big. It's being on Coinbase in general. I know I've already bought it there. And let's see. I already went there. When I went to I really can't see none of their ratings, analysis, social markets chart. Their social is big. I really want this to work. This is the screen I need. Market cow, come on. Come on. Somebody needs to upgrade their server because I need to see what's going on with Matic. All right, for some reason I'll have to go back to this. I'll get back to it and I'll send it into the Discord. I'll put it in Discord about Matic's calendar. For some reason I'm not going to sit there and hold up everybody's time on that one. All right, so Matic I still think is cheap. I would still get in. I'm still probably going to get in, but again, not financial advice. Dot, D-O-T, Polka Dot. Ah, yes, Dot is another big one. I don't know much about Dot as a whole. Crypto. I know if you want to understand Polkadot, you are going. I don't get this. I bought it. Straight up, I'll just say it. I bought it. I understand this, but this one is big, especially when you look at the price. Like I said, coin, gecko, and then put DOT here. Like, this is not a cheap purchase. Dot. Here we go. Number 8 coin, right? It's the number 8 coin. It's already $23, but it's down 20%, right? So then go to your max and look at what the max it was. So at the top of its max, it was $40, right? Right now, it is 23. You do your math as to whether or not you think that if Bitcoin goes back up, Matic goes back up. And if you did, where would you see it go back up to? It would go back to wherever it was. May 14th. Where was it? Here. $47.33. Few days later, where is it? Here. Well, a week and change later, where is it? Here at $23. So I would still say that Polkadot is kind of cheap. I mean, look where it is. I mean, the price of where it is almost back in February's numbers. So if you wanted Polkadot back in February and you're like, damn, that shit's too expensive, I ain't swinging for that one, homie. Well, I would go ahead and grab that Mojoka now because you're getting a discount, bruh. You're getting all type of discount. So I would go ahead and get it if that's what you want to do. But again, remember, this can break to the low side. This can break down again. There is still some weakness in the charts, and we don't know how low this FUD's going to go and how scared these hands are, man. These hands are weak. Got some weak hands out here. They ain't throwing no real blows. So Polkadot, I mean, it's a great network. Every single mentor I have in cryptocurrency has told me to get in. It's just, I'm one of those guys. I'm cheap, man. I'm old school Judah, right? I'm old school Judah. Like, I want this at $1, but I know I'm never going to get it, but I want that at $1. So I'm looking for the things that are polka dots that'll end up on Cardano's network. You know, polka dots on Cardano's network. That's big. So anything that's like a polka dot on anything that could go that's on Ethereum's network or anything with Ethereum. And what is this? Is Ethereum thing? I think. Hold on. Is Polkadot another one of those Ethereum plays? Polkadot allows diverse blockchains, multiple blockchains, trust fee transactions, scalable, blah 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 blah. Parachains. I keep hearing that word. I got to study that one. It has its own development kit. Independent. Okay, Polkadot may be considered equivalent to a set of independent chains, i.e. a set containing Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Namecoin, and Bitcoin, except with important additions, pooled security, trust-free. So basically, it's a multi-chain. That's interesting. Multi-chains and cross-chains and parachains, that's all. I mean, do we think information needs to go across multiple blockchains? Who's going to be the company that sends all that information across multiple blockchains? Who's going to be the infrastructure for that? Like, we got to think this is like a new internet, right? It's a decentralized one. So the things that need to make things happen across multiple networks, like Cardano, Ethereum, if Facebook decides to launch theirs, if Google launches one, like if everybody decides to have their own chains and their own whatever, all of this is going to be necessary. So a company like this is still important. So I would still get into some DOT. I bought some. I need to buy some more after thinking about it. So thanks, y'all. What was that? Who put the dot on that one? Who put that? Day after. Good looks, man. I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab some more dot. And Esco, yes, I'm getting some more ad. I actually got some more ADA already, some more Cardano. So let's check out this Digi for day after too. Give me a second. Let me go back over here and look at this Digi, because I don't know what this one is, because this one's new. So we're gonna figure it out together. DGB is Digibyte, Digibull. All right, it's low cap. Okay, no problem. Low caps are not bad. Let's see what we got as far as how much money is in it. Trades about 171,000. That's real low. Volume doesn't really have any, so I really can't tell you. 7 day high. So 5 cents and 7 cents has been the low for 7 days. Its all-time high was 15 cents back in May. All right, so it went to 15 before, so it's seen something. That's not bad. All-time low was 3 cents, so it's right near its lows. So, okay. How long's it been around? It hasn't been around 30 days. Okay, so this is a new. Oh, you hit me with some new, bruh. Okay, Digital, what is it? It's the world's first NFT marketplace that's backed by physical rare collectible cards. Huh, man. Now that's interesting, bruh. That would be a Gary Vaynerchuk play, man. That would be a Gary Vaynerchuk play day after. Physical anything is a Gary Vaynerchuk play. Like, I would say, if you think about it this way, it's right now, if you go to Target, you're not there was somebody pulled a gun at Target for some Pokemon cards. And now they're not gonna sell Pokemon cards there anymore. This is what is going to happen as more and more things become more and more digital. You're not gonna have, like, just like how our music is no longer in the supermarkets and the stores. Like, remember when you used to go to like Walmart and there was like racks upon racks upon racks of CDs out there for you, and they're all gone now, and you can't get in no stores and see no racks of CDs, and now you go looking for some DVDs and you ain't seen them neither. Well, you ain't gonna see physical cards and collectibles and tradables like that, because they're gonna be worth money and they're not gonna be in the stores. So this is interesting, but it doesn't say anything else. So it's like, I don't know who's part of the project. More info. So let's check. We're gonna do this together. So white paper, real bland ass stuff, man. Like, I don't really like stuff like this. Let's check out their GitHub. GitHub has one repository, updated 8 hours ago. 27 days, 29 days, 16 days. It's Ethereum, so it's Ether based. That's what Solidity is. So I know it's an Ether thing. How many Digi? Let's okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're going to pull retweets with these insights. Contributors. There we go. How much is, so what I did is I went to insights and I'm clicking on the contributors. What I'm doing is I want to see, well, how many people are a part of this project. We're not going to do that either, really. Well, maybe there isn't. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got 1, 2, 6 commits, and he hasn't done anything since April. This guy picked it up from April and took it on. And you've got this guy that's kind of done something. 5 commits over here. So it's really a 2-man team. All right. Let's see. Digital.io. Let's check the news on it. All right. So let's copy this. Let's go into Google. Let's paste that right there. And see what anybody's saying about it. You got here, you got there. Digital.io's got a Twitter account, so let's look at that. It's got some followers. First NFT marketplace for physical trading cards. What are people saying about that? I'm sure. A candle. PSA charts are. I don't know. Bridge to. Oh, whoa. You see this, right? What did we just talk about? Didn't we just talk about Matic? Okay, so evidently it's dealing with something with the Matic network. See? Hmm. I, I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me 2021 2021. So this Digital Inc. Advanced digital marketing technology solutions for the multi-family housing industry. So that's not it then. Digital.io, cloud development. No, that's dirigible. I don't know. I don't know. Let's check the news. Diggable is bringing physical collectibles to DeFi. Paid athletes. NFT craze exhausted. Yeah, all right. On this one, bruh. Okay, let's put it in perspective. We're dealing with cryptocurrency, right? What is the easiest money and the easiest bet you're gonna make? Are you gonna make a bet on the physical copy of a card, or are you gonna make a better bet that because Christie's and Sotheby's are selling NFT collectibles for millions of dollars, that that's the path that everybody's gonna go to? I don't know. There's just not enough news. I wouldn't put any money in it right now because, again, it's only 3 people and there's no community. I don't know. I would be out on this one. I would be looking more at the other NFT companies, the big plays. Like, oh, perfect one example. Like, you want to talk about NFT? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check it out. I engine, right? I got an announcement this morning. Bong, right? We're dropping the biggest engine QR code to date, 50,000 NFTs May 21st. So that's today. This happened today. If the people had their engine wallets, they were dropping NFTs. And engine is actually a play I'm interested in because this is a virtual world big video game play. So, yeah, there's that. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I would do the diggable one. It's interesting. Let's go to markets. It's only on Uniswap. So for me, there's no real liquidity. I like my money to come in. I like my money to go out. I want to be in and out of a trade pretty fast. That's it. You know what I mean? I want to be in and out the trade fast. So if this is the only place I can trade it, do I have enough liquidity if people want to sell it off? It's interesting. If you want to speculate, grab yourself a couple dollars of it if you want. But I mean, it's 4 cents. It may do something in a couple of years, maybe. I don't know. It's just whether or not you think. Do you think physical collectibles are going to be important within the next 2 to 3 years, while crypto is going JPEG and MP4 crazy with NFTs? And when people are using NFTs in virtual worlds, I would be looking like if I bought a piece of gear in say Grand Theft Auto that I could take in the online version. Let's say I'm in a video, I'm in my PlayStation Grand Theft Auto game, and then I have a special gun, and I bought it online, and that gun I can now sell later because I did some modification while I was in the world or in the game, right? Or I was able to do something. Like that's the kind of thing we got to look at, is that when VR, augmented reality, even right now, hold on. You want to know why I know this is getting ready to be a thing? Check this out. Snapchat. I said, MG and I are the same when it comes to like random shit that we keep in our heads. Just December. Fire signs, especially the Sagittariuses, man. especially us. All right, Snapchat, AR, augmented reality, right? I know I saw some news that I knew there was another pair of glasses that just came out. Yep, 1 day ago. I just saw it on my timeline. I haven't read anything yet. That's just random things that news that sticks in my brain. But yeah, see, Snap, new spectacles let you see the world in augmented reality. So imagine your NFT that you buy allows you to see special hidden things on walls in specific buildings, like a Easter egg hunt, that you can walk around and get notes off of buildings and walls, or you go someplace and you can check in someplace and there's things you can see that only you, because you bought an NFT, can see. Or you go to a concert and you're seeing things in the sky that nobody else can see. It's just crazy, like the what you can do with NFTs in the future, and using AR, and then what's going to happen with virtual reality as more and more people get into virtual reality. Because a big thing is, the reason why I know this is about to go crazy is Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish, VR. She was mad, broke down in tears over her busted VR headset and blames her boyfriend Common Sense. Joe, do you know how crazy that is? She's crying because her headset got broke. VR, virtual reality, VR addiction. Warps your sense of time. Virtual VR. No, you know what? Because VR is not a big thing yet, I'm gonna show you how VIRTUAL world, virtual world addiction. Virtual world. I think I'm gonna have to put this in. Yes, here we go. VR, virtual reality addictions, including anxiety, addiction, attention deficit disorder, ADD. I get that without VR. Depression, autism. Wow. Major mental health problems associated with VR addiction. Autism? Wow. Okay. Anyway, 510 internet users out of 30 million adults on the internet are addicted. So I know in the virtual world, I know there was Second Life. I played in Second Life. In Second Life, I was making 166 linden to $1 right? So there was this thing called Second Life, COND life, virtual TUA world, rah. Check it out. I know why I got double L's, man. Why we got double L's? So in Second Life, I was doing this game, right? And it was 166 linden to $1. I can tell you right now, this game, I used to get paid out in PayPal. I had a PayPal debit card. So as I was getting paid in Second Life and my money got to me, I could go right down the street and go use that. That's what I mean. Look, when MG talks about that we're living in fiat and everything is fiat, everything is fiat, everything, including what we're doing digitally. And it's been that way, whether you're doing it from credit cards or whether or not you're getting paid through your Cash App or your WhatsApp or your whatever. That's all digital payments that nobody else can see. You know, it's cryptographic payments that nobody else can log into your account and get unless they get your password, right? So we're already living in a cryptographic universe. You log into a bank account to be able to move funds. That's no different than moving money from one wallet to another wallet. Now you'll be able to hook your bank card to whatever crypto card you want to use and cash out. Same idea, right? So VR, NFTs are going to be big. NFTs are too early because they don't do anything yet past the fact that they're valuable, quote unquote. All right, you can't see my air quotes yet. So let me check one more. I want to check this because I know it's been over an hour. I wasn't even planning on rocking this long, man. I was gonna get in and out in half hour, but nah, man. Matic dot digi. I missed out on Matic. I think I'm done anyway, Danye. I'm done, bruh. I'm about to be out anyway. I think I'm done. If there's any others, let me know, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and cash out and close this up. But yeah, I think that Matic is good. Y'all be safe, man. And Danye, thanks again for the title, bro. Oh, I told y'all I shot you out for the crypto Scarface titled, bro. That like I'm trying to get this right for y'all, man. I think that there's a lot of money that's gonna be made from everyone in general. I think that this is a big thing. The revolution is as far as technology is the fact that everything that was centralized, every computer you see on the planet, when I first got into this business, y'all, it was literally empty. There was like nobody had computers, nobody had anything. But with Raspberry Pis, with small single board computers, with solar panels, with solar chargers, with everything that's coming down and low powered and oracles and everything and data processing and data transactions, I believe that this next internet that becomes decentralized is going to need all the processing power and hardware we can build. Let's get this money. Y'all be safe, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all in the Discord, and I appreciate y'all chilling with me on Friday night, y'all. So y'all be safe. Peace out.